bringing on our Clubhouse family. We are ready. Breathe deeply. Have a rhythm going. Deep breath is a signal to clear the mind. Clear the mind. Clear the mind. Clear the mind. Breathing deeply. Clear the mind. For our meditation this morning, we will have a brief silence before receiving A Course in Miracles, Lesson 54. Today, the Never Work Again retreat meets this morning, and we are preparing for an amazing retreat. If you are here at the retreat, you know what to do and where to be. If you are not attending the retreat, please join with us in intentionality and loving blessings and appreciation of all who are here. Your turn is next. If you're here, love and blessings. If you are not here in body, know you are here in spirit, and we forever hold you in the heart of God, which is the heart of love. Breathe. Be still. Remember. Surrender. Allow. And now, after our brief silence, we will engage A Course in Miracles with a clear mind, breathing deeply. Lesson 54, a review of lessons 16 to 20. You may open your eyes if you desire, or leave them shut and continue your meditation as we give awareness and attention to A Course in Miracles Lesson 54. Thank you for sending your love and blessings for us today for the Never Work Again retreat. We'll be convening shortly. Lesson 54. Today we will have hand raising turned off in our room as we are at our retreat experience. So today, for everyone who would normally come on stage and share your deliciousness, please send your love and blessings to the Never Work Again retreat attendees so that we have a magnificent experience this week. Lesson 54. These are the review ideas for today. The first review idea for today is lesson 16. I have no neutral thoughts. Woo! Come on, lesson 16. Talk to us. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. All thoughts have power. They will either make a false world or lead me to the real one. Okay, every thought is either going to do one of two things: make a false world or lead me to the true one. But thoughts cannot be without effects. Oh, and every thought I have is having an effect. As the world I see arises from my thinking errors, the world I see arises from my thinking errors. So will the real world rise before my eyes as I let my errors be corrected. Let our errors in thinking be corrected, be easily correctable. One of the stallions on the spiritual path. You cannot be on the spiritual path if you're not willing to be corrected from anyone and anything. 3-year-olds are some of the best correctors in the universe. They just tell the pure, honest truth. And they're so darn cute and adorable. My thoughts cannot be neither true nor false. There could be no thought that is in the mind that is neither true or false. It's either one or the other. There is no gray, there is no middle, there is no neutral. With every thought I have. Wow, I see how I've really been doing myself in with all these thoughts. 80,000 thoughts a day is what the average person has every single day. We're not going to do that to ourselves. They must be one or the other, either true or false. What I see shows me which they are. If I see a world that is distressed, by now we have gotten to lesson 54 in our 365-day curriculum. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I keep saying that every morning to everyone who is making the commitment, taking the steps, doing it every day, listening every day, doing the work every day, doing the lesson every day, doing the exercises every day, and any iteration thereof. If you're doing it every day or you're not, either way, all good. All good. I'm going to start up the screen share again just to make sure we're all together. What I see shows me which they are. So what we have already learned from the course is that the world that we look upon is created by our thoughts. And we can tell what kind of thoughts we are predominantly having by the world that we predominantly see before us. If it's a beautiful world, if it's a blissful world, if it's a lovely world, if it's a world that is forgiven, if it's a world that shines with Christ's presence, if it's a world of peace and joy and beauty and happiness, that means I am creating a world in front of me. I'm seeing the world in front of me as it rightly is, and I am in the kingdom of heaven. If I see a distressing world, a painful world, an unhealthy world, an unhappy world, a disharmonious world, if I see things that shouldn't be, these people are doing this to me, if I see attacks, if I see enemies, if I see all these things, then I must understand that the thoughts that I'm having cannot be true thoughts. That is the signal. You see, the Course just gave us a key in this last sentence. It told us the signal. It says, what I see shows me which they are. Oh, what I see shows me what kind of thoughts I'm having. There's a signal. So whatever you see in front of you, beloved, is the signal. Oh, these are the kinds of thoughts I'm thinking. Okay, maybe I might want to change that. Lesson 2. Because I have no neutral thoughts, it would follow I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. What I see witnesses to what I think. If I did not think, I would not exist, because life is thought, the universe is mental. This came from ancient Kemet. The first law of the 7 Hermetic principles, which we go through in the mystery school, which are lessons 3 through 9. Which, if you're in initiation and if you're in ascension, you now have access to 3 through 9. Lesson 3 in the mystery school of the 40 foundations lesson is the universe is mental. Root into these things, root into them. Life is thought. Wow. Let me look on the world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. If I look out and I see a beautiful world, I must understand that I'm looking at the representation, the representation. It presented first in my mind, and then it represented in the world in front of me. I know that my state of mind can change. That is the beautiful, glorious aspect of this. My state of mind can change. And so I also know the world I see can change as well. Because I can change my mind, I can change my world. Because I can change my mind, I can change my world. Tell yourself, because I can change my mind, I can change my world. The third idea we are reviewing today is lesson 18. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. I have no private thoughts. Tell yourself that all the things you've been thinking about other people, they're all public. That's pretty scary, that all your thoughts are public. Because all your thoughts are energy, and energy is everywhere. It's racing through everyone's consciousness, all your thoughts. It causes us to desire to be a powerful custodian of the mind and to take out the trash. Every full moon, you get the opportunity to empty the trash. It's the cycles of nature. It's your opportunity to clear yourself, cleanse yourself, and give yourself an incredible internal, an incredible energy bath. Clear the gunk. Take out all the trash. Every new moon, you get the opportunity to plant your new seeds in fresh soil. You've pulled out all the weeds on the full moon. So we have to do that work because we don't have private thoughts. All our thoughts are public. They're all going into the pool of consciousness. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. The mad idea of separation, the mad idea that we are somehow separated from our source. Somehow that we are separated from the creator of the entire universe, the whole cosmos. Somehow that mad idea took root and took hold in this world we see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. We share this thought, it's a sharing of nothing because it's not real. I can also call upon my real thoughts at any time. Tell yourself, I can call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. As my thoughts of separation, Black against white, us against them, Russians against America, America against Chinese, Chinese against America, rich against poor, free maskers versus anti-maskers, vaxxers versus anti-vaxxers, What else is there? Oh, trans versus Dave Chappelle. Oh, we got all kinds of againstness going on. What if everyone dropped their ideas of separation? We share. It calls it a mad idea. We're literally mad when we think we're separated from anyone, when we're separate from the whale, or separate from the rainbow, or separate from the cloud, or separate from the blade of grass, or separate from the duck, or separate from the dew on the grass in the morning. We are literally mad when we think that the white person and the black person are separated. We are literally mad when we think that thought. And it's a thought we're sharing. Because as my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. If my separation thoughts can call to others and they can share in this mad idea with me that we're all separate, then the reverse must be true as well. My real thoughts, it's not even the reverse, it's an alternate. My real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. My real thoughts of love, my real thoughts of oneness, my real thoughts of unity, my real thoughts that there are no enemies and no one's against you, and there never has been. My real thoughts of peace and bliss and joy, because my mad thoughts were shared. My real thoughts are shared too. So my real thoughts, what will they do? They are not inert. My real thoughts are active. What are they doing? Because they're public, they're awakening the real thoughts in others. That means if you sit in Starbucks and you have real thoughts of love and bliss and beauty and blessedness, and you're looking around at everyone and you're blessing everyone that walks in the door, and you're saying, oh, how lovely, and you're blessing the coffee people who planted the coffee years ago. I'm like, wow, I'm sitting here drinking some coffee from labor someone did months ago, and then someone picked these beans, and then I hope Starbucks paid them well for these beans, and then they took care of their family with these beans. And how lovely is that? They did all of that for me to have this cup of coffee. And then someone planted these almond seeds, and now we have the almond plants, and they plucked these seeds and they created them into this almond milk that's in this latte. This is lovely. There's so much love. The whole universe loves me. These real thoughts are bleeding into everyone in Starbucks. And you're just sitting there smiling, drinking a latte. How lovely is that? I'm going to do that today. That's what I love doing most of the time. Sit there eating, drinking a latte and thinking, how lovely is this? It's lovely. You don't have a problem in the world. Stop making them up. And the world my real thoughts show me will dawn on their sight as well as mine. That means I'm simply sitting in Starbucks. You're sitting in Starbucks. You powerful divine being, you cosmic source branch. Literally in Mayan, the word for human being literally means cosmic roots. You cosmic root, you roots of the whole cosmos. Roots it has set forth into the soil of the quantum field. OMG. You're a galactic being of epic proportions. The world has never seen anything like you before. And you will go into Starbucks. You look like an ordinary human being, but you're not. You're a witch, you're a wizard, you're a warlock, you're a wizard, you're a magical being. And you're working your magic while you drink a cup of coffee, and no one knows what you're doing. Or a cup of matcha. I like matcha too. Or ginger tea, or whatever you're doing, or wherever you are. And because your mind is holding the thoughts you think with God, which are the real thoughts. Let me keep track of my time because it's time to go serve at the Never Work Again retreat in a few minutes. My real thoughts are emanating, they are public, and now they are touching everyone else, and I'm not doing it. The thought is doing it, because everyone has these thoughts in their mind. They may not have been awakened. When you begin to awaken your real thoughts, you begin to see that, oh, I made up a whole lot of stuff. I came from Harlem. I was born in the hood. Wow, we had a lot of beliefs. And when I got out the hood, I saw they just weren't true. I love the hood. I love it. And I grew up on a lot of stuff that just was not true. They were not real thoughts, thought with the mind of creator. They were thoughts in the insane world made up by a mad egoic mind. Those were the thoughts, many thoughts I grew up with. Yes, I grew up with many real thoughts as well: love, abundance, peace, joy, happiness. Love your neighbor as yourself. Share with people, serve people. I grew up with all those wonderful, wonderful real thoughts. And wow, did I have a healthy dose of unreal thoughts. These are the thoughts to clear out of your mind, beloved. Because as you awaken to your real thoughts and more real thoughts take up your mind, let's say your mind was 20% real thoughts and 80%, they're out to get me, I can't win, I take 2 steps forward, I get 2 steps back, I get knocked down, life keeps knocking me down, nobody don't love me, this person left me, I'm heartbroken, I'm afraid, oh, I can't do it, it's too big for me, I'm overwhelmed, I'm confused. Whatever whatever the story is you're telling yourself, drop it. Drop your bullshit story. Whatever the story is, drop it. And as you are around people who have awakened or awakening their real thoughts, your real thoughts are awakening too. Like, wow, I'm in bliss. I'm in happiness. I'm in joy. This universe loves me. It's always doing something for me. I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. Those are real thoughts. And when our real thoughts dawn and show us the real world, it's doing the same for everyone who's allowing their real thoughts to awaken as well. The fourth idea we are reviewing today is lesson 19. You see, we have these very critical pauses in the course. Pause. It doesn't just go straight through 365 days. Pause. Reflect. Meditate. Digest. Integrate. You can't keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Integrate. Sit down. Be still. Chew on it. Which of these lessons most resonate for you? Go to that day, day 19. Go to 19. Listen to it or watch it. We're on 4 platforms: YouTube at the Reverend Valerie Love YouTube channel, Christian Witches YouTube channel, Reverend Valerie Love Facebook fan page, and Clubhouse in the Christian Witches Club. We are magical beings who ascribe to Christ consciousness or who read the Bible or any configuration of Christian and magic that is your jam. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. Wow, I am alone in nothing. I am alone in nothing. Tell yourself that. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do teaches all the universe. Look how powerful you are. Tell yourself, everything I think or say or do teaches the whole universe. The one song, universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. You came from source. Source said that my word does not return to me void. It will go forth like rain and produce fruit. Rain on a parched ground, and it will produce fruit. Nothing that you're doing is in vain. It's all doing something. You cannot think or speak or act in vain. Those things are having effects. So you cannot be alone in anything. He cannot be alone in anything. You who are the created of a gorgeous universe, you cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God. Woo! Did you see that the Course is telling us it is in your power to change 8.8 8 billion lives, minds, along with yours. Notice the key. It says it is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, because you must change your mind. And you have the power to change 8.8 billion minds along with your mind, because mine is the power of God. That's the power that you're working with. You're working with the power of the whole universe, source. Whoo, one of our favorite lessons, lesson 20. So the fifth idea we're reviewing today is lesson 20. I am determined to see. I'm determined to see. I am not going to stop looking at, I'm not going to keep on looking at these crazy thoughts of mine out pictured everywhere I go. I'm not going to do it. I am determined to see. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts, I am determined to see. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts. It's a sharing. I'm recognizing that my thoughts are being shared with everyone, everywhere, all the time. They're public. We're in a thoughtmosphere. I'm determined to see. I would look upon, here's the choice. I would look upon, this is your declaration, the witnesses that show me the thinking of the world has been changed. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm going to look upon. That's where I'm going to focus my attention. Look at this beautiful tree. The world has changed. It's so beautiful. It's full of trees. That's what I would focus on, because attention is energy. This is not some frilly avoidance mechanism. Like, I'm just going to deny that this is the real world. This is not a vain exercise. This is recognize that I made a lot of shit up and I'm going to change my mind. I would behold, here's our next statement to the universe. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear, laughter to replace tears, and abundance to replace loss. That's what I would behold. I would behold proof. Show me the proof. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I would behold. This is a separation, a distinction, a clarification of what I desire to look upon. I would look upon, because you have the power, witnesses that show me that the thinking of the world has changed. That's what I would look upon. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me, through my righteous, holy mind, that what has been done through me, I didn't do it. Something's doing it through me and as me. I didn't create love. Nobody created love. Love is. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear. Oh, look, someone there is less fearful. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for laughter to replace tears. You came in sad and now you're laughing. Yeah, I would look for abundance to replace loss. Yeah, before you thought you were in loss, and now you've been vibing with people who have awakened their real thoughts, and now you're vibing in abundance. I'm looking for the proof. And that's what I would behold. I'm not looking for proof of loss. I'm not looking for proof of fear. I've already proven those things to myself over and over and over. And yet I proved to myself something that was not real, has no substance. I read a quote the other day, or heard a quote the other day that was magnificent. Maybe it came from Matt Kahn, that incredible teacher. And this is the quote. It said, no matter how dense the darkness, it still can't put out one candle. No matter, have you ever seen a darkness snuff a candle? Can't happen. No matter how dense and dark you are around you, you're the candle. And darkness, I don't care how much darkness you have have darkness upon darkness upon darkness upon darkness. It still can't extinguish a candle. The candle is illuminating the darkness. The darkness has no power. The darkness is a void. It can't come get you. I would look upon the real world and let it teach me that my will and the will of God are one. Yes, that's what I'm going to do today as I behold these amazing, beautiful souls at the Never Work Again retreat. I am going to look and see the real world and that my will and the will of God are one. Before we conclude, those are our Course in Miracles lessons today. Lesson 54, a review of 5 lessons. Oh, who's heard Namaste Live? The review days are delicious, aren't they? Scrumptious. Family, family, family. Yesterday, I was blown away. If I was wearing a wig, my wig would have blew off. I was blown away by all our 222 event attendees. Blown away. I mean, blown away. Dr. B, were you blown away? Queen Hadassah, not your government name, Queen Hadassah. Were you blown away?
Oh my goodness, Rev. I'm sitting here looking at everyone. I'm actually on the beach, my place to be. But I'm actually
on the beach, yes.
And I'm with Zaire. We watched the sun come up. We took some gorgeous pictures.
On the beach.
Yes, living our best life. But really, when I saw all of those faces, oh my gosh, like everyone was just a clubhouse. Now they're live, three-dimensional, living color, with all their beautiful energy, with everything that they brought. It was so beautiful. I feel bonded for life. There's something special that happens when you're in that room, and I know everyone who was in that room had to felt it, because there are no private thoughts. And when time comes, they will reveal their experiences. But that room was incredible. The energy, the pictures are gorgeous. Everything was just so beautiful. I loved it. I'm sitting there on the beach. We watched the sun come up. I mean, this is what we're doing with our life. We're not sitting there complaining like I used to do 5 years ago. What's wrong with me? Why? I hate this job. None of that. Right now it's bliss. If you could even understand the bliss that we're in right now, I mean, come join us. Get in the room. Get in the room. Rev, you give ample opportunity for people to come into the room, and I love it. So, I mean, physically, when we meet together, with a couple more things going on this year, get in the room, ladies and gents. Get in the room. I'm complete.
And you living your best life. You and Harmony. I mean, why do I keep calling Zaire Harmony? You and Zaire on the beach getting your best life down here in Miami, where our events are taking place for this week. 222 Quantum Manifestation. Thank you so much, Soul Whisper. Soul Whisper, we were vibing on each other's glow yesterday all day. I didn't even put on my eyebrows yet or the rest of my makeup yet. Getting ready for Never Work Again today. I'm going to be leaving in just a few minutes. I'm speechless at yesterday. The God glow on everyone, the tarot decks, the love, the hugs, the connection, the high vibration, the dance. It was a full on party yesterday. It was a full on party yesterday. So if you were not there, and they also got a special on Dubai that we can't talk about publicly because it's only for Never Work Again. Not Never Work Again. It was for only for 222 Quantum Manifestation and Never Work Again. They have a special. They have a special for Dubai that is not a public special, which is so awesome. And already they started taking advantage of it. It's in our private soul excursions group. The only way you can be in the private soul excursions group is if you have actually registered for one of our soul excursions, the next 2 soul excursions, and then I'm a skedaddle so I can go get in here with these Never Work Again amazing retreat attendees. The next event is Dubai in April. Go to valerielove.com, click on global events. And next after that is the Christian Witches Convention. Queen Hadassah, more people are already registered for the Christian Witches Convention than were there yesterday. Is that incredible?
That's incredible. I cannot wait. New Orleans is going to be on fire when we get there. Awesome.
Girl, we about to burn New Orleans down, okay? Not physically, not literally, with energy and magic. OMG. That's it for today. Queen Hadassah, Galactic Signature.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold. Okay, wonderful. This is a beautiful, beautiful morning. Today we are in Kin 176. Right? We are yellow, resident warrior. I channel in order to question. Inspiring fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of elegance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. I channel in order to question. Inspiring fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of elegance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. I channel in order to question. Inspiring fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of elegance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me, yellow, resident warrior.
Woo! Did you see that yellow fire clan yesterday in the room, man? Fire clan lit that thing. They burned the building down, fire clan. They came with all the fire, didn't they?
They did, and I believe everyone got a deeper understanding of their galactic signature from the teaching and the learning we did yesterday. So, when we call on the white family, you know what it's about. It's all about the truth. Okay, whites? White witch, white mirror, you're white cosmic, what's it? White
wizard.
Wizard.
White cosmic wizard.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we're in the white family. And if you're in the white family and you have this real need to see things refined, that's why. You want the truth in it, that's why. We're in the true family.
Woo! Look, I got to give a shout out to Fire Clan because Fire Clan came, they embody their name. Fire Clan, they came with the fire. They came with the fire.
They did.
They came with the fire. I was like, okay. The whole thing blew me away. We're going to be talking about 222 quantum manifestation. We entered the portal. We learned about quantum mechanics. We learned about doppelgangers. We learned about alternate realities. We learned about, from Dr. Jiwa, we learned about the 5 aspects. We learned about the 7 Hermetic laws. We learned about the 9 elements of reality creation. Then we danced and we ate and we laughed and we cried and. I can't even talk about the whole thing.
I did all of that. I laughed, I cried, I ate, I hugged. I did all of that and press repeat. It was beautiful.
Wow, I'm blown away. So for everyone who was there and for everyone who held us up in prayer, who are not in the room, yet we know your physical presence wasn't there, yet of course your spirit is there and your heart is there. And we love you. For everyone in the room and everyone beyond the room, we love you. You are so loved. You are so loved and so appreciated. You are so appreciated. And get ready for these next parties coming up, okay? If you are in the Soul Excursions group, don't send me a message, say, hey, add me to the Soul Excursions group. You get in the Soul Excursions group by registering for a Soul Excursion. Our next Soul Excursion is the Christian Witches Convention, is Dubai, in Quantum Leap in Dubai. And our next Soul Excursion after that is New Orleans. Okay? Woohoo! Love you, family. Have a beautiful day. Send some love from the beach. Queen Hadassah, send some love from the beach.
All the love from the beach.
Have a beautiful day.
Telegram, so check it out.
Okay, good. Pictures and Telegram, everybody. Pictures and Telegram. Love you.